Time is the currency of life. Spend it on worthy pursuits. Social media, I think most of us can agree, is not a worthy pursuit. I correct myself. Spending hours daily on social media is not a worthy pursuit. Now, I'm not going to say that social media is the devil, because it really falls down to the person, how you're using social media. Having said that, there are some people, there's somebody out there who might be depressed, who might be going through something, grieving something, and social media provides them that dopamine that they need to hang on. Maybe they don't have access to social media. Maybe they don't have access to therapy. It's like everyone is always like, oh, you sound like you need therapy, please go get therapy. Therapy is not free. Therapy is not accessible to everyone, okay? Everyone always acts like, oh, therapy is the answer to everything. Therapy is just not accessible to every single person, and not every single person is ready for therapy. I don't know how they can get ready, but they probably can. And yeah, I just decided, for me personally, I'm not depressed. I'm not grieving, not going through anything. I was just like, why am I spending so much time on social media? I mean, yes, it's funny. Yes, I'm entertained, but it's not adding value to my life beyond that, except for some things where, for example, I see like ideas for activities and then I actually do them. That makes sense. But aside from that, there was no reason for me to be spending hours and hours a day on social media, especially when I wanted to do, there's so many things that I want to do. I am somebody that has no reason to ever be bored, because I literally have so many ideas at any given moment of things that I want to do, things that I want to pursue. And I felt like social media was getting in the way of me doing that. So going cold turkey and literally just, I didn't necessarily delete all my apps, but I got a new phone. And then on that phone, I was like, I'm just not going to download Instagram. I'm just not going to download Snapchat, whatever. I did download TikTok, and it's like my vice was Instagram. And then when I didn't have access to Instagram, I switched over to TikTok. But then I realized that pattern, and then I kind of just went cold turkey on everything. And then there was a certification that I wanted to do for work. And I said, okay, I'm just going to not use social media until I'm done with this certification. For me, YouTube is not social media, because social media, I don't know, it involves a feed. I mean, YouTube has a feed now, does it? Yeah, but to me, YouTube is more like a streaming platform. That's what I use it for. I don't use it to keep in touch with any friends or whatever. Although a lot of people don't even use social media for that. They use it for memes and such. YouTube Shorts is, yeah, it's pretty much TikTok. So that's where it's kind of like going to social media, but I don't use YouTube Shorts. Every now and again, I might see something from someone I follow, but I wouldn't say I spend a lot of time on YouTube Shorts anyways. So yeah, but it was months and months. I will say that I did accomplish some things. I did do my certification. What else did I do? I would say that I am regular at the gym, but that's not something that I wasn't doing when I was on social media either. I did finish reading 5 books this year, which is a lot for me, because I can go, even though I do like reading, I can go like a whole year without reading, because I just don't prioritize it, because I just don't allocate time towards it. And that is the game changer. I feel like I can really flirt with time, warp time almost. If I just say, I want to do this, I want to finish a book. If I say I want to finish a book, I can't just say it. I have to say, cool, I want to finish a book. So every night when I go to bed, I'm going to allocate 20 minutes to read the book. And then actually do it. I can't just say I'm going to do it and then not do it. And then little by little, I will realize that actually, cool, I finished this book, I can go on to another book. I finished this book, I can go into another book. And I won't even be missing social media. That's what's crazy. Like, I don't miss it. I don't ever miss it, but I also don't want to be bored. And sometimes I can't do the things on my to-do list. Like, if I require a computer to do it, or if I want to do something like I'll go to the park and read, but it's the end of the day, it's nighttime, and I can't go to the park and read. So I'd be like, cool, I'm in bed, let me see what's going on. One thing that did put me off of Instagram though is that like I became so show-offy, and I was starting to realize that I was wanting things that I don't know if I was wanting things, but I just felt like maybe at some point I would start wanting things that I don't even really want. You know what I mean? Like, maybe loads of people on my Instagram are having babies. Again, second, third babies. And I'm just like, maybe I should be having a second, third baby now? And it's like, stop. Stop, because I'm not in a position to have another child anyways. So, that's where it's dangerous. That's where I'm like, really, every time that I go on Instagram, such and such, oh, we're gonna have a baby, either our first, we're having our second, we're having our third, we're on holiday. Of course, everyone goes on holiday, boom, it's straight on Instagram. And sometimes it's like, oh, cool, that's actually somewhere I want to go now, and it's good to kind of like see things that you haven't seen before and put places on your list that you wouldn't think of before, but it's not worth it. I mean, I'm not going to say that I left. Whenever I use social media, I would leave social media, not leave social media, but like I will close the app and feel bad about it, feel bad about my life or whatever. No, that's not the case. But occasionally I will close the app and be like, oh my days, it's been 3 hours. I could have watched a movie and read so many pages of a book. And instead, I was just on social media, finding out that such and such is now having another baby and they're shopping at Tesco now or whatever. Just like, I don't feel like I want to keep up with people that much anyways. But now here's the kicker. I thought if I leave social media, I'm going to be able to do so much more. I'm going to be able to get so many things done. I'm going to be able to accomplish so many things. And yet, it's been over a year since I've stopped using social media the way that I used it before. Like, I'm not going to say I don't use it, because I'm not going to say it's the devil and I should just like not use any of it. I realized that really the harder thing is not even to stop using it. For me, it's not to stop using it cold turkey, because I have, and it's like I don't even miss it that much once I do. But the harder thing is to, if I do go on it for whatever reason, to not go overboard and just stay on it for hours and hours and hours. You know, I go on it to do one thing specifically, like usually it's to look something up, like a lash tech or whatever, and then I go through that lash tech, and then next thing, oh, I've scrolled, and now it's a reel, and now it's another one, and now this is funny, and now I want to save this recipe, and now I want to save this place to go. I really like this restaurant. Oh, this is really funny. Oh, this is a really good parenting hack or whatever. And yeah, then next thing you know, you've been on it for an hour, and you're like, whoa, that hour's gone. But I think I've become really good at doing that, just hopping on to, if I need to go into social media for a specific reason, get on for that reason, and then get off when I've accomplished what I wanted to get on there for, instead of just getting distracted. Like a couple of days ago, for example, I really wanted to find somewhere to get my lashes done in Peckham. I've never done them in Peckham before, but I had heard through the grapevine of people getting them done in Peckham and for like cheap-ish or cheaper than usual, and Peckham is really convenient for me to get to. So I hopped on TikTok. Within 20 minutes, I was able to find a place to get my lashes done. And yeah, so normally like classic lashes nowadays on these Instagram lash pages or like on salons, whatever, it's like £60. Got them done for 45. Look at that quality. She done them in an hour and 20 minutes as well. I was so happy. So that, I don't know how long I would have accomplished that if I was just like using what I normally might use, which is like Google Maps. However, this salon is on Google Maps, but there's loads of salons on that strip. So, and I went on this one because somebody was like in the comments of somebody else that had gone to Beckham and got theirs done, and then they were saying that, you know, it was done quick because it's individual lashes, but they don't use the isolation method, so it's not as good quality, but it's quick and it's cheaper and it's quick. And then there was someone in the comments saying, oh no, don't go to that person, go to this person instead, because they actually do the proper isolation technique and they're still kind of fast and they're reasonably priced. So I went to that one and I am so pleased. If I can maintain my maintenance of getting lashes, I definitely will just make that my usual lash place, because yeah, it was 10 out of 10 experience. Also because I just went when it was off peak times, Monday morning. But yeah, the point is, I hope I don't fall back into that pattern of just being on social media for just the dopamine kick, for just the bands. You know, I typically go and I'm looking for something. The other day I was looking for a restaurant. I wasn't actually successful in getting a restaurant. Or like monthly date night ideas. I like to, like, they are actually better than Google. Like, they as in social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok are actually better than Google for those purposes, because people are reviewing them. You can see, you know, a video, you can see a video of the best food and whatever to get, and it's, so that's really good. But anyway, the whole point is, I thought that if I wasn't spending any amount of time on social media, 0 hours per week on social media, that I would use that time instead to pursue the things that I want to pursue. And in a way I can say that yes, I did. For example, my certification, I did pursue that. I don't know how quickly I would have done it. It still took me very long. It still took me very long to do it. It took me over 6 months for a certification, which some people are saying, oh, in 10 days I did it. But then again, I don't know the circumstance. And yeah, I had limited time to study every day, but I will say that yeah, there were weeks and weeks where I was studying every day. Not like for the whole day, of course, but I was devoting time to studying every day. And that time maybe is time where I would have spent on social media before. But I don't know, I can't say for sure. I don't want to test it out either, like being on social media and still being able to achieve things like that. But yeah, I just thought that I would have been able to achieve more things, like start a side hustle. Like, I am going through a lot of analysis paralysis, and I'm starting to understand that maybe it's not social media, it's me. I can find all the excuses that I want, but it's me. I need to it's just that whole thing of like, we all have, I don't even know what I really believe about this whole, we all have 24 hours in a day, because I 1000% can agree with the fact that yes, our 24 hours do not look the same though. Like, I work 8 hours a day from home. It's not the same as somebody who works 10 hours a day and they live 2 hours away from home. Like, we do not have the same 24 hours, because the commute, the work, you know, and even just like doing manual laborious work as opposed to like more chill work will affect the rest of your day, will affect your evening. You're going to be more tired. Or even doing something that's like really mentally taxing, you're going to be tired, more tired than somebody that has like a more chill kind of position. So I don't know about this. Like, yes, technically we've all got 24 hours if you're quantifying the hours, but we don't spend those 24 hours doing the same, okay? Like, so I don't even know. I guess that's how I feel about it. That's not like, I don't feel like, oh, we all had 24 hours, we all had the same 24 hours in a day is a good argument at all. But I would say that I don't think that I spend my 24 hours efficiently. I think that I suffer from analysis paralysis. Instead of me to just like do things, I kind of start overthinking it, or maybe thinking too far ahead when it's just like, just do it now. You know, I've been thinking about YouTube, and it's like, oh, I can release a video now and then, but it's because I also like editing, so I want to edit, and I want to post something that's been edited and it's cute and all of that. But if I just take that out of the equation, don't edit, I'm going to be able to upload more often. If like, just stop overthinking the whole uploading thing. I have been watching this lady on YouTube, and she started recording from day one of her journey towards, well, she found out that her husband was cheating, and so like she's going through this journey of trying to decide if she's going to get out of that relationship or whatever. And she started vlogging every single day. She's got 2 kids and a job, and she manages to do it. She finds like her videos are less than half an hour every day, unedited, no thumbnails, and you know, she's steadily gaining followers. She's connecting with people that are going through the same thing as her. I know loads of people are going through the same thing as me, and I am someone who's like not super into, oh, I need to have a lot of friends or whatever, but I also like to hear about people's experiences. That's why I'm constantly watching vlogs on YouTube. That's beside the point. What I'm saying is, this lady started from day one. She's now on day 50, and that's like telling me I have been watching her also for 50 days. For 50 days, and it's felt like 2 days, but for every day for 50 days she's managed to do it. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna be able to do that same sort of thing. I just at some point you have to be realistic, because I don't know, or maybe am I just making excuses? That's just where it's tricky. I am someone that likes to hold myself accountable and just sort of be like, at a certain point, stop and say, hey, but am I just making an excuse though? Am I really just making an excuse? I like to just sit down and question myself. Like, if I'm making an excuse, just say it. Like, you're not gonna do it because you're not up for it. You're not up for it. But the thing is, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I can do it. What I struggle with is consistency, because I can be doing something consistently, and then one little thing changes in my schedule, and that's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't do it again for the next month or whatever, you know. The thing is, I can start, you know, it's people that I do suffer from a nice price in some things, but in some things I can start it. I just will not continue it. I just will not, because also I'm very much like, I'm not gonna stress myself. I'm not gonna stress myself out. I'm not gonna get stressed over something that I don't have to be stressed over at all. And so I use that essentially, I don't know if this is an excuse, because also I'm not going to damage my mental health in order to do something. I know that's something that might potentially help me move forward in life, or you know, it might potentially improve my life. Even just the fact of saying that I'm going to do something and then actually doing it actually makes you feel like a boss. Like, anyone that just does what they say they're going to do, it just makes you feel like a boss. Not things like, oh, I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers, but things like, I'm going to post today. Things like, oh, I'm going to clean the bathroom and I'm going to meal prep. I feel like I've gotten so much better of being able to do my chores and things like that, but then I am now also trying to move beyond just being somebody that is on top of their chores, which I can't say that I'm always on top of my chores, but a lot of the time I am on top of my chores, especially the chores that matter. I've improved a lot in my ability to prioritize things. So the things that need to get done each week get done, but I'm trying to move towards also, you know, doing things for myself to get that extra confidence of, oh, I said I was going to do this and I'll do this, or that extra confidence of, oh, I'm going to look after myself. You know, I'm someone who cares about myself. I love myself, and so I need to look after myself. I need to look after my prized possession, which is me, my body, my health, you know. And yeah, but the thing is, when I'm doing things like self-care, they can also start to be like a chore, you know, especially now that, not now, but I've always like sort of had hobbies in the back of my mind that I want to do, and I end up not doing them, because after I do the chores of cleaning and cooking and such, then it's like chores of, oh, now I have to do my hair, now I have to keep up with the gym. The gym is a major chore. Okay, it's not like I don't class it as a hobby. It's something that I'm like, I have to do it for my health, and it's a chore, and I don't like doing it, but I like when I've done it. And so I've compiled a list of things that I wanted to do that are outside of these chore-like things, you know, things that I want to do that are hobbies or self-care activities that I actually like really enjoy. And I'm trying to do them by the end of the year. I started it in June, and so far, I mean, there's 12 things. I think it's 12 or 16. There's 16 things on the list. I'm gonna show you my bingos card, and it's like every time that I do something, I get to cross it out. And when I complete a row, then I get to give myself a little prize, whether it be to go somewhere and have a nice sweet drink, or whether it be to I don't know, just do something like get something cute like a little ring or something not too expensive, whatever. I've got that, and we are coming up to the middle of July. No, it's exactly the middle of July because it's 15th today, and I've done one thing, but it's okay. I'll complete one thing, and this is actually part of it. I wanted to have a 3-week streak of doing a deep conditioner in my hair. This is actually the 4th time I'm putting a deep conditioner in my hair in the last 4 weeks. So I've now done 4 weeks. So I did 3 weeks last week, and I was like, cool, I can cross that off, and I haven't even crossed it out yet. But it's like, okay, why stop there? Keep going. I actually find it challenging because I was making my own masks, and that just adds to the time. You made the mask, and you have to clean it up, and then it's, you know, especially if you're going to put avocado in your hair, forget about it. It's going to be so messy when you rinse it off. And then you have to do that. You have to clean the bathroom once you rinse it off, because if you let it dry, oh, myth. When you come to clean it off, you're going to be regretting it. So you have to like clean it straight away, and it just makes the process a lot longer. So this time I actually went to the shop and got myself a deep conditioner to make the process a little bit easier, to make me want to do it. And now that I've got it in, I'm going to go ahead and carry on with other things. I think I'm going to have my breakfast now. And then after, I'm going to wax, and all while having the mask in my hair. And then I'm going to take the mask off, and yeah, hopefully it would have done its thing. So look at my bingos. I tried to do a lot of not very expensive things, and or some free things as well. Like, mind you, if I have things like take a yoga class, take a Pilates class, my gym does offer some free yoga and Pilates classes, so those are things that can be done for free. And then other things, it's just sort of, you know, it can be expensive, but it's really down to me how expensive it is. Like laser facial, you know, road trip will be expensive for me. But when I say road trip though, it can even be like a day trip, just as long as it's somewhere maybe far, which it's unlikely that I'll do it in a day, because I don't want to drive 2 hours somewhere and then drive 2 hours back on the same day myself. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna wrap my hair in some cling film because I hate when it starts unraveling, or I start feeling like the conditioner coming down my neck. I hate that feeling. So yeah, I feel like with this, that's less likely to happen. And then after, at some point, probably while I'm waxing maybe, I will have the heat bonnet on to deliver a little bit extra heat to the hair mask. And then I would have done a good amount of self-care today. Even waxing, like, I don't class, like, it's of course self-care, but it's another one where I'm just like, it's still kind of like a chore because I'm doing it myself. To be fair, even if I wasn't doing it myself, it'd kind of be like a chore. Like, I have to go somewhere to get it waxed. I'm so glad that at the very least I can save money by doing it myself, and then also save time because I'm not having to go to a location to get a wax done. And now I just look like an alien joke, but yeah, I love it. I should probably just do I need to do my eyebrows, but I should probably do it today, but I'm not gonna do it today because then I have to do it tomorrow at lunchtime, and that's a bit tight. So now there's probably going to be a lot of background noise because of the dryer, but hopefully I'm still clear. I'm going to have one of my faves, guac, eggs, and plantain. I love it. So let me just try and wrap this up while I'm making my breakfast. My whole point is I feel like something needs to change within me so that I can really accomplish all the things that I want to accomplish. Like, yes, I do have limited time. That's true. But I feel like I could do more with the time that I do have, you know, and I feel like it's still about prioritizing and optimizing the time that I have to do the things that I want to do. Because why can't I do everything that I want to do? I have to also maybe, I have to time block, I have to have seasons, so to speak. Like, maybe I can say, right, there's so many things that I want to do, and so I'm going to focus on one thing each month. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if I want to be writing children's books, then I'll have 1 month and I'm like, in this month, that's what I'm going to dedicate my time to. So in this month, I'm not going to be picking up my camera to just like do photography. I'm not going to be focusing on finding places to ride my bike. Like, I'm just going to be focusing on trying to write these children books or whatever it might be that I want to do. Because yeah, there were months where I didn't necessarily say like I want to focus on reading this month, but I definitely like focused on reading because most of my days I was reading. And that's the thing, like the thing that I picked to focus on, I need to do it most days of the week, even if it's just a little bit, even if I just have a little bit of time. If I know that I've told myself I want to spend time on this, I will actually like get up out of bed and get it done. I'll actually wake up early to get it done. I struggle with waking up early when it's like either the thing that I want to get up for, I don't want to do it, like gym. Although even with gym, I don't even struggle to wake up early for gym. Like, I will just wake up and go and not overthink it. And that's the attitude that I need to have towards other stuff, you know? If I really want to start accomplishing other things, I know that I have the ability to wake up early without freaking out or without, you know, completely ruining my morning. So I need to leverage that to do all the things that I want to do. With that being said, I wanted to start this series. Hopefully I'm not saying I start this series and then boom, this is the only series that you ever see. I wanted to start this series to document my journey towards actually doing all the things that I want to do. Hopefully by the end of the year, I will have ticked off so many things, all of the things hopefully, because all of the things on my bingos sheet are very manageable things and things that I know that I can achieve, that I know that I can wake up tomorrow and do. So I need to, hopefully I can get those done. I need to pick up my pace though, because I can't be doing one a month. There's 16, if there's 16 things, I've only done one thing, and it's almost in a month essentially I've only done one thing. Yeah, I need to pick up the pace, but I feel like I was focused on getting this one thing done, and now I need to look at it and just start focusing on perhaps working on more than one thing at a time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and for the things that also that require kind of like money, because I have a holiday coming up, I was trying to not focus on that. But when I do have the money, booking a laser facial should be like, cool. I can get that done whilst doing other things in a month. That doesn't require me having a streak. It's just like a one-time thing. So yeah, because I have been somebody that's just like, okay, time is just a concept, you know, like it's not necessarily time that's a concept, it's how we quantify time that is a concept. But it's like, you know, I can't do everything without losing sleep, and that's one thing I just don't like doing, is losing sleep over anything. So I mean, if I was on like 4 hours sleep, and that's fine, I feel like I would be doing so much more stuff. But then that's exactly what I said about social media. Oh, if I wasn't spending this much time on social media, I'd be doing so much more stuff. And yet here I am feeling like, okay, I'm actually not doing as much as I thought that I would do. So it's not enough to actually just say, oh, I'm going to jump off social media. It is, if you're on social media and it's affecting your mental health a lot, then jumping off social media is going to help you so much. But in my case, it's just like, I wanted to jump off to be more productive. I can say probably that I'm not stressed at all. Then again, I wasn't stressed when I was on social media either. But I also feel like I am spending my time on more worthy pursuits, and that is a big thing. That is a big thing for me. That is a big value that I hold, and so in that sense, that alone is giving me more confidence within myself, and it's just making me feel like I'm spending my life doing things the way that in an ideal way for me, sort of. But it's time to start improving. Like, I'm not somebody that's like 100% productivity is key. 100%, no, I really don't believe in 100% productivity. I really do believe in enjoyment. Like, you're being productive because you want to enjoy, right? At some point, you're being productive because you want to enjoy your life. That's why, for example, like, people work because they want to enjoy their life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm like, but I don't want to be somebody that doesn't know how to be productive anymore. Somebody that struggles so much with attention and things like that. And I could probably say that I definitely have gotten better at like not wanting to be doing something all the time. I did not get better at not wanting to multitask all the time. I still want to multitask. Like, if I'm doing something, I want background noise. Like, I want YouTube in the background while I'm doing the things that I'm doing. But what was I even saying? I'm starting to lose my train of thought, and that's probably because I'm hungry and I need to eat, and I'm gonna eat. So I'm just gonna show what I'm eating, but I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it there for today. I'm going to stick these videos together. I'm going to post them, and that's it. That's episode 1. That's it. And yeah, hope to God I continue this series. Mind you, that's not even on. So hot. I let it get way too hot.